Hey folks, Andy Tishner again, having a little fun. Thinking about Snooky Young today, one of my absolute favorite trumpet players of all time. If you've never heard of Snooky Young, maybe not a household name, but you've probably heard him, didn't even realize it. This is a guy, talk about a Hall of Fame career. Master of the plunger mute, obviously. Can't talk about Snooky and not do at least a little plunger. But that tune goes all the way back to the Jimmy Lunceford Orchestra days. The 1930s, we're talking, 30s, 40s. One of the great big bands of all time, and Snooky was a member of that fine big band back in the day. He used to sing that. Trust me, you do not want to hear me sing. But, you know, like I say, master of the plunger mute. The thing about Snooky is he is the standard setter for swing lead trumpet playing. He's really known for his swing big band lead trumpet playing. And the thing about it is there's stylistic nuances, I guess we should say, that he brought to things. One of them being this vibrato that he had that was just crazy hip vibrato, that a note that would sound very dramatic, almost like the note's going to turn into a shake at almost at any given moment. An example of this on the Tain't Basie Chairman of the Board album, late 50s, I believe. Just one of that's that Atomic Basie period. But on Blues and Hoss Flat, big shout section. So, I mean, just crazy hip player, man. This is the most deeply swinging human of all time. In addition to the Basie band, 60s, late 60s played Thad Jones, Mel Lewis Orchestra. Some of my absolute favorite big band music of all time. Snooky, like I say, very long, illustrious career. After Thad and Mel, he was a very long time member of the outstanding Tonight Show band under Johnny Carson when it was the full big band, and moved to L.A. when Johnny moved the show to L.A., and so he became a fixture of the L.A. scene for many, many, many years. And toward the end of his career, played with the great Clayton Hamilton Jazz Orchestra, yet another Hall of Fame level big band. Heard him a couple of years ago, the hardest swinging big band in the land. The thing about Snooky, though, like I was saying about these stylistic nuances, is the way he could accent lines of this sort of punching and jabbing, where you hit some notes hard, lay back on some others. And my maybe favorite example of this, great Jerome Richardson chart from the Thad Jones, Mel Lewis book, Groove Merchant. The end of the shout section on this, I think, kind of summarizes a lot of the great stuff about Snooky. So let's see how this goes. So, anyway, some examples of the wonderful Snooky Young, one of my absolute favorite trumpet players. Hope you enjoyed, and see you later. Bye.